Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fortitude Fix. I hope you're well. My name is DaShanna, and in today's video, I thought I would do, And in today's video, I thought that I would do a quick mental health self-care check-in. I talked to you all a couple of months ago about my journey to therapy and what that whole experience has been like throughout my life and how I took it seriously again here recently and how I switched therapists and all that stuff. So I want to talk a little bit about that. Plus, I think I talked a bit about incorporating more self-care into my routine as a wife and a mom and a business owner and an employee, because I still do have a 9-to-5 job that I work outside of everything else that I do. So really just wanting to pour back into myself, fill my cup, like I say every video to everyone who watches. So important that I do that because I wasn't doing that for a very long time and it led me in a really bad place. So with that said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's talk about therapy. So I am still in therapy, and during this new kind of updated, getting back into therapy, I let y'all know that I had changed therapists twice. I have a quick update. I changed therapist again. So this is my third therapist, and I love her. I love her. I love her. She's a therapist of color. She is a little bit younger than the other two, which I didn't know that I cared about or needed, if that makes sense. She is listening, she's taking notes, but only when I say something that she wants to reference again later. And when she responds, she's not looking through pages to try to figure out some sort of study or case study or stat or quote to give me. She's really having a genuine conversation with me, and she's there in the moment with me, as opposed to trying to tell me about something that she knew or learned, I don't know, in the book that she has in front of her. So I am so excited, and I say that because some folks get discouraged and they might kind of take it to mean, oh, therapy isn't for me, or, I just don't need this. And I just want to say that if you value therapy or want therapy or need therapy, you can do it, and you just gotta find the perfect fit for you. And that may take some time, but don't give up. So I am happy to say that I've had my first 4 sessions now at this point with this therapist, and I'm really excited about it. I am continuing to meet on a more regular basis, so I find myself scheduling my appointments really on a weekly basis. And there was a week that I didn't schedule with her, and she reached out, and so we kind of had a chat check-in for that week. I was traveling, and so now here I am back, and I am so excited to have my next appointment this week. So she's amazing. I just wanted to let y'all know that I am still in therapy. I did change again, so this is my third therapist, but I love her. And I also want to share that I am able to get therapy at this point in time through my husband's work and the benefits that they afford him as an employee and his spouse and his family. So I am using that benefit to seek therapy for myself as his spouse through the program, and they allot you sessions, a certain number of sessions. And I found that with this new therapist, I had 1 session with her, and then I went back to schedule the next one, and it was you have 1 session left, in my account total. And I was like, oh no, I finally found a therapist that I like. And so what I did is I reached out to the employer program that runs all of this, and I let them know the story. I didn't, nothing super long and drawn out, but I did send an email just letting them know that it took me a little while to find a therapist that worked. And, unfortunately, I did use my sessions, a few here and a few there, and now I only have 1 left. Is there any way that I can get a few more sessions now that I've found a therapist that works, that is able to support me in the issues that I'm seeking to improve? And they did. So they gave me 3 extra sessions. Then I look into my computer and there's 5 sessions. So they said in the email it would be 3. I logged into the portal and I saw that I had 5 sessions. And then I saw that there were no sessions. And I was like, what is happening? So I sent another email just letting them know, like, hey, per our last email, you said there would be this many sessions, input. I saw this many, but now I don't see any. And they just gave me like double, like more, like even more. So I have way more sessions, that will carry me to the end of the year. And even if I exhaust the resources through this program, I have some time to figure out and add a line item to the budget to continue to pay out of pocket once the benefit is done. We can make plans to continue to see the therapist, but then obviously paying out of pocket. So I'm really excited about that. And I just wanted to share that because it gets hard sometimes and you kind of get down and out and you feel like maybe it's not for me or why is this so hard? But on the other side of that, once you find the good connection, it is amazing. And so I feel a lot better. I feel like I'm doing things for me. And I think that takes away any resentment, that takes away any like negative feelings that I had, that I was harboring, that I didn't even know I had. And it allows me to address the things that need to be addressed. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to update y'all there. So let's get into some self-care. So yes, the mental health portion is self-care for me as well. But I decided to go with my husband on his business trip that he has. So he does travel a little bit here and there for work. And last year around this time, he was gone and I stayed behind with both girls. And I think at the time, our youngest baby was like 5 or 6 months at the time. And it was a lot because I had 2 under 2 at that point. And it was a lot for me to be here by myself. But this year, on that same kind of trip that took place, I decided to tag along. So I work for my 9 to 5 in kind of like a remote capacity. So I was able to just bring my laptop and work on this business trip. And then I did take a couple of days off as well. I was able to enjoy some time alone in a new place and just change up the scenery. I was able to leave knowing that my children were in great hands with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. And yeah, it was great. I needed that and it did so much for me. I was able to sleep. I was able to not have to be needed because my husband was waking up and going off to work and I was just in the hotel just like loving it. I was able to think through my passions and how I want to do work for myself outside of, my 9 to 5 job. And I just was able to kind of recenter and it was great. I enjoy baths. So I make my baths with the bath salts and the bath bombs and the essential oil diffuser and all of the things. I am taking those a lot more regularly and enjoying them, not just like, oh, I gotta get clean, but just like enjoying the luxury of it all. I have invested in some skincare products to help elevate my makeup and learning more about makeup and all of that. So I do think that flawless, amazing, beautiful makeup does really start with a great base. And so I really wanting to kind of pour back into myself and helping heal some of the skin scars that I have and some of the discoloration and really just work on the texture. And it feels so good, moisturizing and toning and putting all the serums on and just, yes, my skin is really dry. And, before I started taking a lot better care of my personal skin, my makeup would be very dry and flaky and you could see that I had makeup on and it was just a mess. So it makes me feel really good. When I feel like I look good, I feel better. And when I get dressed for the day, I feel better. And I mean, part of self-care though, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, sweatpants, you know what I mean? Like that happens around here as well. But I am enjoying the ability to have fun and take care of myself. I've also been getting my manicures and pedicures regularly, as well as getting my eyebrows done. I have my great grandmother on my dad's side to thank for my eyebrows and just how much hair I have up and through here. So I have really made that. We made it a line item in the budget, and I'm just really excited about it. I have also been more proactive with my physical health and starting my kickboxing class. And we decided that I'm going to do a year membership, and it's unlimited. I can go to as many classes as I want. And I'm just really excited about getting active and getting my body moving again, because to be quite honest, I am not very comfortable with the size that I am right now. I have never really walked around in this size before. Not that there's a problem with this size or the size that I am, but I just realize how my body has changed since having 2 kids, and I love my body for that. I also, however, recognize that this is just different for me, and I'm processing all of that. I feel that I dress differently. My confidence wavers, a lot more than it did. I think I've always had maybe like body image and confidence type issues because of just some of the mean comments that mean kids used to say when we were in school. But I'm working through that, and I'm, taking better care of myself. And I just wanted to stop and give you all an update, let y'all know kind of how things have been going and where I'm at. So, yeah, it feels good, and I'm excited to continue with these things, and I will continue with updates as much as I can. Leave a comment down below if you made it this far in the video. I am on a road to reaching 5,000 subscribers, but I need your help. I know a lot of you watch my videos that are not subscribed to my channel, so I want to invite you to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Become part of the fam. Join us. I'm pretty chill, pretty cool over here. And yeah, help me reach my goal. I would appreciate it so, so much. But as always, I will see you all in my very next video. And until then, remember to fill your cup. Bye. Oh no, where'd it go? There has been a spider on this wall crawling around this entire video, and now I can't find it. Oh